Welcome to Season 3 of Skillcast, the podcast by the London Organisation of Skills Development. I'm Nurbanu, I'm your host. I'm beyond excited to kick off another season of powerful insights, real conversations, and game-changing skills. This season, we're leveling up, bringing you deeper conversations with experts and visionaries who are redefining success. From mindset shifts to must-have skills, we're unpacking what it really takes to stay ahead in an ever-evolving world. So if you're ready to learn, grow, and be inspired, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Well, welcome to Skillcast.
Yeah, thank you.
So go ahead. How would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Rishabh, and I've been working in the IT industry like almost 8 years, and I've co-founded a few of the tech industries. Verticals. Where currently I'm working with Skill Brew, which is moreover an AI focused tech vertical, where we are working with few of the good stuff, creating our own models. So yeah, that kind of simply sums up my background.
Nice. So with the whole startup and working on your own business, do you come from family of business or are you the first generation of business?
I'm the first generation actually. My father is retired from Indian Army, and my mother used to work as a teacher in the school. It was a government school, so I'm the first generation one.
Nice. So what were your parents' reaction when you said, I don't want to work for anyone, I just want to work for myself?
From starting, they used to believe in me. So I come from a background who is like below, I can say, middle class. So they just said that, okay, whatever you want to do, you do. But first, you ensure that your family needs are fulfilled. So that's why in the initial days of my career, I worked so hard that I fulfilled all the dreams. And then I said that, okay, now I want to work on my own. So that's where I said, oh, okay, go for it. So that was not a reaction kind of thing, but yeah, they are still worried that what will happen if I'll get failed. So they feel like if I'll get failed, I will stop everything.
So how do you block that negativity out? Where some people say, but what if this? And then they bring that doubt in your mind. How do you keep going? Because failing in business, it happens all the time. I may come up with this great idea and I fail. Like I've got so many
Yeah.
I've got so many businesses going on for myself. So yes, I fail, but then I have my own strategies. But what is it that you do?
I simply believe in myself. I feel like there was a time when one of my manager, I was working with Apple. So he asked me. I mean, there was a very typical project, and he asked me that my boss, my super boss, told me that this is going to be impossible for you to work on. So it's basically good to streamline your efforts in a different way. So I said that I'm the person who make impossible things possible, and that's my motto. So I'm just going to do it, and I made it possible. So I feel like if this will not work, something else will work, or something else will work, but nothing is going to stop me. So that is something I believe in myself.
So it's a mindset thing then.
Yeah.
That's cool. So when you say you co-founded, who were your co-founders?
She's one of my colleague, and there are a few more person. Out of them, like two are my managers also from a different company. So they were along with me, mentoring me like how to do the things, how to work on understanding the student mindset. So we 4 and 5 people co-founded all these companies. But the Skill Brew, which I'm currently representing, that is something which I am the founder of.
So you're like the main
Yeah,
person in that
yeah.
one. So in terms of investment wise, does everybody kind of just invest in? Is that
I'll not say this is 100% reinvested from the previous company, that is Brewdite. I mean, that is not say previous, the second one,
like an existing one?
existing one, I can say. So that money is coming from there. So it's completely bootstrapped, but the shares belong everything. Like that is just the single founder.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
So in terms of how did you guys decide to work together? What was that dynamic? What, did you just all have a vision and say like, oh, we want to do this?
Mhm.
Or how did that come into play?
That comes into play as the existing company is basically a service based company. And we know the traction in the service based company and product based company, if I compare product based, is moreover exponential. I'm today earning 2, then next day 4, and then next day 8. So they were always eager to find out an idea which can build a product which can go in the market and do the exponential traction. So that's where they said, okay, like, you have the idea, go for it, we are there to support for you.
So tell me a little bit more about your personal life now. Do you have like a really big social friendship group, and like how tell me about that.
See, as you know, I'm a technical person, so I used to be a bit introvert, but now I'm trying to be frank with the group of people, as I'm just slowly moving towards the non-tech side of the role. So I have not a very good group of friends, but definitely good people, good connections over whom I can trust on. Like, if I talk about, I need to just do something in the US itself. So I have like more than 80 people to support me over here. So that kind
18, you said?
80.
You have 80 people in a new country
Yes.
supporting you? How did you manage that?
Because I come from a training background.
Uh-huh.
So in 2018, I feel I used to train people who are in the US with, working on some CPT and OPT visas. These are the visas given to student, and they want to do work in the IT industry. So I was training those student. Now they are almost like 5-year experienced people, and they know me very well. So they are always like, Rishabh, if you want to try something, I can give a chance over here. I can try on my own university, or I can try if you want to stay over here. So we have like almost like 4 or 5 states which I know I can go and just walk through and meet my own people.
So you said you have a very small friendship group. You said,
Yes.
are you married or anything like that?
No, I'm not married. Yeah.
Okay, are you in a relationship?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, fine. I was just gonna say, like, in terms of like, why do you feel that you're not in a relationship then? Is it time, or is it just not something you're interested in? Where
No,
you
that's not a question actually. I used to be in like 2 years back, but I was not able to manage. Actually, I'm like, as I said, I'm an introvert person, so I'm very bad over calls and text. So if someone is in front of me, I'm good. Otherwise, it's very hard to manage.
Do you think the business side has something to do with it?
I feel so. Yes.
So it sounds like it's more of a focus thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I find that's actually a common trend. What you're saying isn't completely wrong. When as an entrepreneur, especially when you're in startup phase, you're working very long hours in the day,
Exactly.
as you know. I work almost like some days I'm working closer to like 20 hours a day. I know some entrepreneurs work 24 hours, like up to 20, because you're in that phase and but how do you like, even me, like I don't keep a lot, I'm very introverted as well, so I don't keep a lot of friends, and I keep and the friends I do have, sometimes I don't even speak to for months. So like my actually co-founder is I'm quite convenient, is my mother. So that's actually my whole and soul, like my best friend in everything that I do. So I completely see that it's the balance, and I find one of the biggest challenges that I find with, especially in relationships, that especially when you're an entrepreneur and the other person's not in that business
Yeah.
field, you find they just don't understand the challenges that
Exactly.
go with it. But then again, it is that element of at that point in your life that where you're actually looking for something as well. So the reason I asked was just because from an Indian culture and family, it's about the pressure. Are you not getting any pressure from your family or anything
No,
like that?
actually, my sister is yet to get married, and she is elder than me.
Okay.
So,
How old is your sister?
It's 32.
Okay.
So I still have 3 to 4 years to get married.
And she's about to get married, or she's still?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you've still got time. So your parents haven't given you that
Anything,
pressure.
yeah.
That's really good. You're very lucky then, because you find that a lot of people in India, they will try and prioritize. Like, you can do it at the same time.
Right, yeah.
Where are your views now? Do you believe that you can also grow a business at the same time, or do you think it should be one thing at a time?
No, I feel that this is the right time to get married.
Okay.
And
But can you do business at the same time?
Exactly,
Or can you, or is it like you have to focus on one thing and then do the other?
see, everyone has a idol in their memory. Like suppose if I have started business, I mean I'm a person who feel qualities in different people. Suppose if I'm meeting you, I will simply get anything from you and just involve in day-to-day practice. So the person I have seen making businesses, he was the one who got married at the age of 26, 27. He is doing like almost $50 million business right now. So I don't feel like it is going to hamper, but definitely this is somehow we need to manage also. So the other person, as you said, must know about the business constants, that okay, this is how the timeline is going to be. Like I don't work 20 hours, but every day I must work 16 hours to sustain both the companies. So like 8 hours I give to the new one and like 7 hours to the existing one. So that's how I build it. And the person must be understanding. I know, I mean, everyone is understanding in this era. So I don't have any kind of constraints that how that is going to be, but I feel this is possible.
That's good. It shows that you've got like that open-mindedness towards like the both the work life, the work life personal balance. So
Yeah.
that's really good. Interesting. So tell me about, do you have any new ventures coming up, or are you just focusing on the two businesses at the moment?
No, I mean, I'm just going to build this. Maybe like we are going to meet after 5 years. The name will be same. Maybe the verticals will be different, but we are going to extend this one only. So I believe in create one, extend one, scale one, expand one, and then go to a different venture.
So what phase are you at of the startup? Are you seed, or are you A series, pre-seed? Where
I
would you see
mean,
yourself?
I'll say it's a bootstrap company, as I said. So we have the early stage revenue, we have strategic partners, and the best part is that we got from Canada itself. So they are working along with us, they are using our product, and they are helping us to build a better product. Apart from that, we have almost 5,000 plus students on our portal. I mean, but again, that's like a north side of the India, so we are expanding it to whole country level. So I can say we started generating revenue, but that's not enough. Like it just the seeding stage, I can say.
So in terms of like, so why is it that you're not exploring the Indian market? Why have you? Is it because the investors are, or the your partners are Canadian, or is it just, is that's
No, I
where are you
mean,
at?
I'll say I have pitched to everyone whom I know. So the good connections I have is in US and Canada. India, I have very few connections because from the early age I'm working directly with these markets. So I got to pitch them first. They know me, they understand me, so they just said, "Okay, we will work with you. I mean, we trust in you." So that's all. But definitely, we are pitching. I mean, we are talking today is like 9th, right? 9th of December. So there was an exhibition in Rajasthan where the Prime Minister came in. So we exhibited to them also. So that the India team was doing the same product.
Oh, nice. So you're trying to like you're trying to kind of like dabble into the Indian market as well,
Yes.
because India's a massive market as well. And there is
Exactly.
potential, but one of the issues I personally found, because I also have an ed tech company, which I think we do have quite a lot of synergy in the ed tech company that a vertical that we have as well, is Indian market not very interested in ed tech. You find in the US, Canada, and the UK, ed tech is a massive thing. Everybody
Yeah.
wants to invest in ed tech because that is the future. Whereas in India, the market is quite limited to like agriculture, as well as sustainability. So those are where everybody wants to they want to invest in. Why do you think that is the case?
So I'll tell you first how Indian market works is. So Indian market is on a verge on quick things. Right now, the point is quick commerce. So everyone is investing in quick commerce. I mean, if you have heard about Zepto, they are standing on the valuation of $5 billion, and they started just a year back, right? So maybe after 8 months, there will be a new thing coming in. So you know that the edtech future of India is the latest news is an academy got sold with the valuation of 800 million. So that got acquired by one of the other institute. So I mean they have a lot of potential, but the only thing is that they are not ready to adapt it with education system. Like you, I mean, we are in the Harvard system, we are in the Harvard, right? You can see how the education is playing a vital role. We are in the middle of all the campuses, like Harvard is here, MIT is here, right? So India will adapt all their education system, but they just need to understand why they need to adopt it. So it will take time, but definitely it will come through.
So, do you have any other interesting projects that you're trying to expand on within your existing business at the moment? Are you planning on, because I know you mentioned exhibiting and stuff, is there anything else that you were doing to kind of get that brand awareness?
See, right now that is the only thing, exhibiting, and we have also given our whole product at the free if someone want to use in the individual basis. So these are few of the things. We have few other things as well in terms of brand promotion, which are coming in the month of January, most probably. And there is one global level I mean not global, national level hackathon we are creating in the month of February or March, in between that. So that is something which is planned right now. So I'm a person who do things on sudden basis. So let's see, I mean, what will happen after
So,
Feb.
what would happen in that particular challenge?
I mean, we will invite all the students, all the professionals, all over India, mostly from south and north, to come, and there will be a big cash prize. We will be taking the theme in the edtech form, so that they can build something new, they can produce something new, which is something solving a necessity, and then on the basis of that, we will simply get the solutions. So that is moreover a proper genre of that particular hackathon.
Oh, that'd be cool. That way you actually you'll be, I'm assuming one of the sponsors for it or an
Yes,
actual organizer.
exactly.
So that's again, that's brand awareness and things. That's really cool. So it looks like you are kind of expanding the
Right.
the brand in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see the brand going in the next 10 years?
I mean, I feel that it is going to be one of the best brand, because the features we are implementing with the deadline of January. As I said, we have something coming up in January. That is, I'll say, only 10% implemented till now. So there is a very huge gap we have seen and we have identified. So that's where we stopped all our operation and we started developing that part, so that we can be the first. We have already applied for the trademark and all the patents. So once it will come up, it will capture multiple universities at first, because we have seen that particular gap. So once it is done, if university is tied up, the students are tied up, and the students are tied up, they are going to become professionals, and now they are tied up to a company. So that's how the whole ecosystem we are going to create it. So it's moreover like going to replace all the job portals, and I'm not saying replace, but definitely it will make the job easy by jumping from one portal to another and posting it on LinkedIn. Just apply at one place, no need of resumes, nothing. So all thing automated.
Very cool. And it's really good that you're using AI because because the work because there's certain things you can do you really need humans for.
Yeah, right.
Whereas other things where like if you're trying to upskill, trying to do a jobs analysis and stuff, you can easily use a chat AI. But the issue that I'm finding with the chat AI, it doesn't have the human
Right.
touch to it. Are you working on a project that gives in that human touch, or are you still keeping them distinct?
So as I said that if you right now open that portal, and you will start interacting just by logging into it, you will start for 10 days. The 11th day you will find it is speaking your language. So that's the human touch we have given. We call it as AI with empathy. It will understand your language just like your child. It will understand your pattern, how you work, and what you exactly love, and then it will treat you. It will talk to you like your other friend. So it's moreover we have tried to given that human touch now. I mean, before you come to another question, that how everyone comes to it, that what about the security, like if it is understanding all my things, so you can control your own permissions whether you want that particular AI to read these things about you or not. Suppose I don't want that it indulge with me in terms of my, let's say I had a breakup and I'm writing something, okay, I don't know what to do, so I don't want these things that AI to learn, so I can simply stop it out. But if I see a bigger picture, nowadays you see that there are a lot of people who are introvert, I can say. I mean, we have seen in the speech yesterday also, there is no one to talk to. What to do, right? I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling worried, I'm anxious, but I have no one to talk to. So you can go and talk to it. I know that is a machine, but as I said, it will talk to you just like a human. So we can save a lot of life also. We can utilize maybe in healthcare system. I'm not sure right now. I have not even defined it, but maybe after 2 years we can see that this particular project is linked to healthcare, where all the vitals have been transferred. That okay, you have been talking to, oh maybe you have this symptom. So that can be an extended version of it, but right now we have deployed this already.
Interesting. That's fascinating. I love that. But it sounds very similar to, like, the digital twins. Are you familiar with digital
Uh,
twins in business?
I haven't seen it.
So a digital twin is in businesses. Basically, it's exactly what you say. It's basically when you train a particular AI bot to be exactly like you. So it does everything on a technical terms, but without the actual, but doesn't get too much into the whole humanistic side of things.
Right.
So everything functions exactly like technically, but not in terms of feeling wise.
Yeah.
But you can work on it with feelings, but it just doesn't have the empathy. So I
Yeah.
think what you're doing, you're tapping into that gap that
Gap,
still
yeah.
remains. So I think there's definitely a lot of scope in what
Yeah.
you've just
And we have a lot of
stressed.
development remaining also.
Yeah, I think it takes time. So for example, like, I've been working on a pitch deck for, like, my business portfolio for the past 1 year. And a lot of people work on a pitch deck and they're done in about a month. But the reason why it's taken me an entire year is because things keep changing. There's new technologies coming, there's this element and that, and there's always changes to be made. And every time I go to a retreat or I go somewhere new, or I go on a run, and something new just comes into play. So things are like rapidly changing. You're never gonna
Yeah.
have the best thing. So I think for me, I've learned that you just kind of just have to just go for it now at that point. I know it's been really insightful talking to you, learning about what you've been working on and everything else. So
Yeah.
thank
Same
you
here.
so much.
Thank you.